there YouTube, I'm back with the 7th episode of Resident Evil 4. Last I left off was I told you I was going to continue on ahead, and that's not what actually happened. I got a rage quit basically. I was attacked multiple times by enemies. I took like 3 hits in 1 second and lost all my health, nearly all of it. And since I don't have any photo editing software or anything like that, I just simply turned off the console. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm back again, and I think I'm going to get a head start on things here. I'll go ahead and switch straight to my rifle, and then probably see my enemies before they attack. These guys up here, I was too busy focused on this guy over here, but I didn't see the 2 guys come up, and they just hit me, and all 3 like tag teams. About the rifle, you can just take it. Same with the shotgun, I guess, but you have to wait much closer. You have to wait till they're much closer. Wasn't even bothered. Wasn't gonna bother with that. He was an asshole. I'm gonna switch to my pistol. As I was saying before, last episode, Ashley Graham is 20 years old. President's daughter. Should jump over. Huh. There you go. Check the controls. What happened in the last episode was the helicopter got destroyed, shot down as it was approaching the village. So they sent another one, they were preparing it. I just have to wait at the evac area. But the way to get there is now sealed off, so we're sort of going around. We have to get through that large door, which we will need an eye for. Which that actually belongs to the big cheese. I've heard from a comment from one of my last videos that you can't really hear me during the combat scenes, not just the cut scenes, but the combat. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep quiet. During these... Oh, got him anyway. During the Ada Wong missions, she actually comes through here. You might see sort of a trail of her. She comes through this. Te voy a hacer picadillo. Yes. Oh, right, yes. In the Ada Wong Chronicles, she was actually here. The bloodstain is still fresh. That's actually hers. They were going to sacrifice her, but she woke up in time, and they Chris stopped her. Not Chris, Ada stopped them. And here we have the yellow cat's eye. So obviously I just need a little cat statue and I can add the eyes in. Now I'm going to catch Ashley. If you're playing this yourself, you would have the different outfit for Ashley, but because I've finished the game, the special edition costumes. I said before in the first video, I'm actually playing this on the Nintendo GameCube, so the original form. I got it for Kmart for $3 before.
Welcome.
That's when GameCube games were still popular.
Got a selection of... What are you selling? What are you buying?
Just upgrades for my weapons.
What are you buying?
Let's see. Nothing of real interest, I guess.
Come back anytime.
Oh, there's shotgun shells. Obviously, the increase in ammo suggests that there's a fight scene up ahead, and you'd be right to think that. But then again, this is Resident Evil 4, and there's always a fight scene up ahead. It's the 13th stage. So I've had a PlayStation 2 since they've all been popular. I've got nearly every game console now that I'm bragging about it. And yeah, I love to play these classic games just as much as I like to play the new ones. And I think there's a sort of, you know, quality about these games that just sort of speak to me, you know. I actually pick up a lot of these games from yard sales and second-hand shops, usually for around $5 or less. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Ashley... Whoop.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Holy crap.
Hasta luego.
That just happened. He reminds me a lot of Nemesis, you know, with the big leather coat and the way he walks. Now, I won't be able to talk much during this because you won't be able to hear me, so just basically follow my lead. Killing him is relatively easy. You've got a lot of barrels scattered around, so just use them to your advantage. Especially if you're playing this for the first time, you're going to need the barrels and ladders. Okay, that did not go according to plan. I'm quite embarrassed because of that. That normally doesn't happen, especially like that. I'm guessing in that instance I didn't shake the joystick enough. I thought I had done enough and then just stopped. But it turns out I had to keep doing it, maybe a second more. So this time I'm just going to turn around. I'm going to go ahead though and use this green herb. It's really hard for me to tell because the way it's so grainy for me. As I mentioned before, the recording device, when it gets filtered through it, it just comes out really grainy. It just reminds me of them. It will follow you. switch to something a bit more powerful, which I think I've got more than enough to spare. Come on. Once I get the editing software up and running, I might do a montage of all the times I've died. So when you're seeing my walkthroughs, if you think of a new game that might be good to play, it could be a new generation console. I'm not keen on doing them, but if I am keen on doing it, chances are I've already done it. But if you think of any old school ones that kind of stand out the same way Resident Evil 4 does, just write it in the comments and I'll look it up. Chances are I've already got it because I have a ridiculous amount of them. And actually, now I'm going to try this again with the TMP. This time I'm going to switch to Shoddy. I hate the fact that it's Shoddy. He'll move around a lot faster now because of he doesn't have any legs. He's just going to sort of do this whole monkey thing, I guess. Now that he's back there, this might be a good opportunity to actually use one of these flashbang grenades. That actually knocked him down. Only for a few seconds. I also forgot that once you kill him, you basically leave right away. So if you leave any ammunition laying around, it's gone. So this is a good opportunity to cash out. I'm going to go ahead and use first aid spray. Okay, that's not going to work. I'm just going to have to switch to my shotgun. Let's switch back to CLP, which I think I might do, actually. It seems to be the only effective weapon against them. Start pitching all these stray bits of ammo and reload time. I think I'm not too sure what happens after you die when you split in half like this. I'm going to go ahead and mix these herbs. You combine with this yellow one, red herb. You combine blues. I'm just going to go ahead and find the last. That's all of them. So now, herb, yellow. Fuck you. down. That was my mistake. I thought that you had a limited amount of time, but turns out you can just sort of look around after he's dead. It's been a while since I played. Oh, 30,000 monies. I don't really know what it's called, to be honest.
Are you okay, Leon?
Yes, you're very helpful, actually. So now we're going to move on. Now that we got the eyeball, we can go through the big door. So that experience wasn't too bad. It could have gone a lot better. I recommend that if you got the TMP, assuming that you did actually buy it, just to go ahead and, you know, go nuts with that thing, because obviously it did the trick. It's blasted the hell out of it. I could probably buy a first aid spray now.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale. What are you selling? What are you buying? Is that all?
Spray, yes, that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable.
Thank you. Come
Now,
back anytime.
That much better. So now we're going to have to go back up the ski lift to the big, and then to the big door. Use the eyeball, and then we're out. I have a feeling. But when I get on, it's going to stop. Idea that once I got on, I had to fight to turn the machine back on. But that's probably another level I'm thinking of. As you can tell, I'm still Australian. Still got the big accent. Come on, open. Notice the indentation on the door. It's a bit weird. It stands out a lot from the rest of the game. The detail on it. Fancy eyeballs. Oh yes, this is the Renaissance castle sort of thing. Look what happens when I go up here. The only way to take that guy out is to shoot the truck.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Oh crap. Run. You know what, I'm gonna take these bastards out. I have a shotgun. Get a ridiculous decent
¡Te voy a matar!
Not be better for this? Grenade.
¡No dejéis que se escape!
I still did a decent amount of damage, so I'm not threading too much. That was a good one. Oh yeah. That was a good one, the fight. Glad I stayed. Okay. So, I'd say that the original owners of the castle, like the whole family, they're still around. They got caught up in the cult in exchange for power and wealth once the cult sort of kicks off.
On the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
I got it!
You take that one.
Okay.
Ready?
¡Maldito sea mierda!
Come on.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and save this and upload it now. I feel like that's a good ending point. It's not as long as I would normally make it, but I got through a boss fight, so I guess that gives you enough information for now. So if you think of any games that you think I should play next after Resident Evil 4, I'm thinking Resident Evil 3, Project Nemesis. That game I'm even more familiar with, but I love Resident Evil 4 better. But I'd say that's my next target, unless anyone suggests a better one. So yeah, just leave it in the comments and let me know.